My name is Rick and we're at Puna Gardens in Hawaii where we grow fresh hearts of palm. Heart of palm is the growing tip of the palm tree. Normally it comes like Costa Rica and it's little tiny pieces of just the very tip, and they don't grow it up to any size. I like to grow it up to a 3 or 4 pound heart so you actually have some meat there. Here it's average, 75 degrees all the time. Beautiful, trees love it. Kind of a sweet and crunchy flavor. They go good with anything. Fresh hearts only last a couple of weeks. Canned hearts pickled. They've been cooked and processed and put in the can so they'll last on the shelf for a long time. You gotta eat them or pickle them. We started in 2005 with 80,000 seeds, and we planted them in 4-inch pots and raised them up to about 6 inches tall, and we set them out in the field. Sold half of them, and then we threw away about 20% that had thorns on them. We ended up with about 18,000 plants in the ground after a couple of plantings. And they'll grow pretty much forever. They're always putting off babies. It's a sustainable crop because they're always throwing babies off the bottom, kind of like a banana tree. And so you have plenty of new growth coming. 75% of the trees have at least 3 or 4 babies on them at any one time. When I see rings at the bottom of the trunk, then I know that they're past getting any bigger. They're just going to get taller. They're not going to get any fatter. And so we like to get them about 9 months, just when they're teenagers and they have a nice big rich heart full of juicy flavor. Well, the growing tip is what we're after. So you want a palm that is in this vigorous growth cycle. When they're young, they don't have much, there's just nothing much going on. They're still babies. And when they get older, their heart gets smaller and tougher and they don't have the juiciness. That's why we like the teenagers. About 9 months into their life cycle is when they're best. I go with a handsaw and cut them off right at the ground and then pull them out of the clump and then take the section that we want. Usually about 3 feet right below the crown is what gets brought into the shed for processing and peeling. The leaf sheaths, we take the old crusty ones and grind them here for making mulch, and we have the nice sweet inner ones that we feed to the cows. Once they're peeled, we have the palm reader who is there slicing the bottom until it gets just to the tender part. Then we have the wiper who wipes off all of the dust and dirt. Then we have the wrapper who wraps them in cellophane and weighs them and sticks them in the refrigerator. And then the next day, after refrigerating overnight, we ship them FedEx second-day air to their destination. The quicker you get them to the customer, the fresher the product is. And everybody likes a good fresh product. Most of our customers are across the country, large restaurants from New York to Miami, Los Angeles, Seattle. The demand is going up all of the time, increasing. I can't even keep up with it. People are catching on. It used to be everybody thought it came from the rainforest where you're raping the forest to get the palm, and that's how it was. But now it's actually being grown, planted and grown as a field crop, and no longer a detriment to the rainforest. The Hawaii product is fresher to market. It gets to the market quicker, and we have good roads, we have a good infrastructure to get the product to them within days of harvest. A lot of the South American ones, it's a week, 2 weeks in the pipeline before it actually gets to the restaurant. It's working good.